Hey gang, what's good? Welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. Here we are at Old Northweald. We're hanging out by this waterfall. We just uncovered the terrible news about Fjorm, or is it Redai? One of the two. Let's see here. Redai, yeah, and his brother Fjorm, yes. Yeah, we figured out that just as we predicted, well, things didn't go too well for Fjorm, and actually he was kind of an asshole to Arthwin, was it? Yeah, Arthwin. And we're going to have to, I guess, unveil that unfortunate truth to them, and that may, oh, this spear broken in half has ornate Glonfathen etchings along the two halves of its shaft. The wet wood shows dents stained green with moss, probably from impacts against the river's rocks. Oh, this must be one of the same spears that they used to fight the creature, right? Good lord, man, I guess it came all this way. Have all of these been like little clues up along this river? But yeah, we may this may not go well. This leather pack, its belongings washed down the current of the river, gleams like a wet rock. Yeah, all these have been little hints. And look, this is a body part, or a boot. This boot lies half buried in mud on the riverbank, as if it had been flushed from upstream. Yeah, huh. Wow, I can't believe I didn't notice that the first time through. I guess admittedly, I was pretty tired the first time I came through here and did all that business. Anyway, we are heading on out to the Passage of the Six through Hearthsong. Here we go. And once we wrap this up at that big tree, which is an inn, I suppose we'll head out to the area for the main quest, because I want to put off fighting the dragon there at the Hylian Temple or whatever. And I think that's the only order of business we have remaining, besides backtracking to previous areas, which we will do after we finish up the main quest stuff in this area, and before we fight the dragon, huh? I think that's a good idea.
Just say the word.
Oh my goodness, I don't know if you can hear one of the neighbors revving up their engines. Holy wackadoo. Jeez. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, it wasn't at the inn tree. What am I saying? It's at this big, what do you call this? Gosh, I used to know what these were called. At least in like Native American culture, was they were like longhouses, right? These are probably vaguely based off of Native American longhouses, and at the same time maybe like Viking longhouses or whatever those are called. Just longhouses from all around the world probably came together and decided to go inside of Pillars of Eternity. That's culture. Oh, what are you gonna do? All right. So hopefully, it won't really matter too much if we lose out on points here, points of reputation, because originally our whole purpose of doing this first was to get those points. That way we could solve that quest with Twineth to like navigate our way through diplomacy. But as it turns out, we just snuck through the back and killed a bunch of big tiger things, and that was good enough. How's that for non-linear quests, huh? All right, Redai, here I am. Bad news.
Tread carefully, Estermore.
You've returned. He glances at the huntress in the group. We hope you've found the truth about my brother's fate. I've concluded my task. It's time to speak with the Anamenfath. What did you see? Where's Fjorm? Redai takes a step forward. Tell me. Redai. The hunter thrusts her palm between you and her companion. The truth belongs to all of us, even Arthwin. You know this. Redai hesitates for a moment. He wipes the sweat off his face, leaving traces of red paint on his hands. I'm ready to share the truth with Anamenfath. He looks up. And I'll make sure that so is Arthwin. What? Oh, and I'll make sure that so is Arthwin. Man, he speaks like Yoda or something. All right. Share your findings with Anamenfath. All right, cool. Oh, look, did you see that? Some sort of spectral being up here. Huh. Weird. Was that just me? You saw a little weird purple cloud right there, right? Weird. Alright, let's quick save here in case we don't like how this turns out and they go all hostile on us. I'd really like to not fight these folks, but hey, we'll see how it goes. Paths cross again, Galways Anams. Gosh, I can't remember her voice. I've been investigating Fjorm's disappearance. Indeed, Arthwin and Ridai have spoken of little else. I do not envy your position, Galways Anams. I can't remember how she pronounced that either. Yet your testimony may resolve the tensions between the Keepers of the Stone and the twice-split arrows. She steeples her fingers. When you've gathered your evidence, I'll call a hearing. Alright, yeah, we've got some evidence, right? Did I technically grab all that stuff? I saw all of it. I inspected it. Seems good enough. Alright. Let's begin. She nods. I will summon Arthwin and Ridai. Their fates and the names of their tribes depend on what you will reveal to us, Galways Ananams. Alright. Oh. Bethwell stands at the head of the hall, lit from behind by dozens of candles. Oh yeah, I never did notice all these cool candles. She casts a long shadow across the floor. We've gathered to weigh the claims of Arthwin and Ridai in the matter of Fjorm's disappearance. To that end, we are honored by the presence of a Galways Ananams, whose insight will help us render a verdict. Murmurs of astonishment echo from the front of the hut. We begin with Arthwin's claim. He asserts that Fjorm lured him into a confrontation with the Stelgar, and that he slew the beast on his own. Fjorm, he says, exiled himself, fearing that knowledge of his actions would heap shame on the Keepers of the Stone. She holds up a tooth as long as her arm. As evidence, he brings a fang from the great Stelgar. On the other hand, Ridai states that his brother was tricked and murdered by Arthwin during the hunt. A hunter of Fjorm's renown would not have fallen in the blood hunt, but by treachery. Her shadow flickers and dances in the candlelight as she looks at you. And now we turn to our Galways Ananams. We ask only that you share your observations, that we may find closure for these two tribes. She lowers her head. What fate befell Fjorm? Fjorm is dead. What? Ridai stares at you, his face contorted between surprise and anger. He turns to Arthwin. How? You puny weakling, how? Liana Mainfath whips her neck toward the tribesman. Do not forget your place. Ridai's chest balloons, but he quickly lowers his chin in obedience. Arthwin's eyes dart from side to side. Liana Mainfath continues. It saddens us to know this truth, but we must still reveal it deeper. If this is so, how did the giant Stelgar die? Fjorm killed the giant beast. That's true, yes. Arthwin killed the giant beast. Yep, Fjorm did it. Of course he did! Ridai shakes his fist and looks to everyone in the hall. Arthwin is just a feeble hunter from the twice-split arrows, and a liar. Fur bristles along Bethwell's arms. Silence! Her slitted pupils narrow as she regards you. And now, we come to it. Claim the truth for the 6 tribes, Galways Ananams. Fjorm tricked Arthwin and fought the giant Stelgar by himself. They killed each other in the fight. Arthwin tried to cover Fjorm's shame, but lied about besting the creature. Your words echo along the passage of the 6 to the solemn audience. Bethwell nods. It is, as you say. We thank you for sharing your truth with us. Liana Mainfoth turns to Arthwin and Radai. Brothers of the tribes, let these wounds mend. Go in peace and contemplate the shame brought into our hearth. Oh shit, that was pretty easy. Galways and Anams, I'd have a word with you.
Yeah?
Okay. She turns back to you. A shame upon both tribes is not what I would have wanted. But we must learn to turn our faces to these hard truths if we are to survive the coming seasons. Your integrity is a boon to us. Please, accept this with our thanks. Huh. Sheathed in autumn, added to inventory, and quest completed as well. Alright, let's take a look. What is this thing? Is this it? Nope. Cape of the Master Mystic. No, yeah, that's definitely not it. Oh, is it this weapon? Oh, it's a sword. One-handed. Doesn't seem that great, does it? Yeah, and it already has secondary damage. It's only fantastic thing is that it has +1 to engagement, which really isn't that fantastic. Alright, what's it say? A legend of the living land speaks of a marvelous and dangerous garden, watched over by 4 guardians, northern wind, southern gale, western sun, and eastern moon. To protect the garden from those who would disturb its wonders, and to protect hapless wanderers from the ravenous beasts and carnivorous plants within, the guardians diverted travelers with their respective domains. Frigid and buffeting winds, glaring daylight, and the darkness of night. 3 would stand alert each season, while 1 guardian rested. It is said that Northern Wind left this sword sheathed in the mountain snows each year during its autumn respite. Oh, I like that. But, I don't like that weapon.
Ready when you are.
Alright, let's head on out. Back on the trail, back hot on the heels. Let the Deerwood heal, and we will miss the chance to take our lands back. Oh, I see. I guess it makes sense that some of them would be keen on making a move here as political turmoil continues. I suppose it does make sense that they would want to strike up a deal with the Valian Republics that may hurt the Deerwood. Which, honestly, I mean, you know, it makes sense, and I can't blame them. I mean, shit, the Deerwood really fucked them over a long time ago.
Ready when you are.
Alright, let's see. Heading on over to Old Elm's Reach, I believe it is. I think we can actually exit out here.
Not a problem.
This main exit and just loop around, right? Should be able to do that. There we are. And let's pop on up here. Maybe we should have rested. I don't know. We got a campfire or two. We should be fine. Worst comes to worst, we'll just back out of an area and go to the big happy tree of resting and inn. The, what's it called? The celestial sapling. Can stock up on more campfires while we're there, just as well. No shame in doing that. No harm in. Alright, let's consult the map and make sure, yep, this is definitely the place. We've got a lot of things we can look around here, too. We hardly poked around at all.
Yeah?
Alright. Let's see. Confident tribeswoman. Nobody knows his power. Not the Delemgon, not us. We'll hunt him down wherever he hides. Are they talking about the dragon? What are you guys talking about? Okay. Oh, the man. Okay. Yeah. What's his name? Old Theos. Let's see. Can we poke on in here? Let's see. See if anybody's home to give us some kind of fucking quest. Good lord, we're just doing some RPG bullshit, huh? Just going inside people's houses and without knocking, just saying hello, taking a peek inside. And if there's no one, we're just gonna rob them. My god. Oh, shit. Look at this.
If secrets whisper here, I shall
Well,
listen.
nobody's
to
home
them.
except for this gigantic hidden oh my gosh, a starlit garb. Light armor. 7 DR only. 15% recovery speed. Let's see. It is exceptional, but has 10 defense against spells and 2 athletics. I don't know about that. It's okay, like it would have been a good beginner item, but right now I feel like we've got better stuff. This somber set of robes is flecked with bright shimmering points of white in imitation of a starry night sky. It was commissioned by an aging scholar whose love of astronomy and failing eyesight pressed her to request a set of enchanted garb which would allow her to pursue her studies for years to come. Oh, look, it does look almost like it looks almost like that painting, doesn't it? The famous Starry, Starry Night. All right, let's see.
Just
What
say
else
the
do
word.
they have in their house? Some booze? Sure, why not? And a campfire. Look, we may as well just rest up here right now. Let's do it. Let's do a quick rest. Oh, we can't do it. Okay, fair enough, I guess. Maybe we'll poke out here and then just rest right here in the big open area, and jump right back inside there and grab another campfire. We'll just be on our way. Good lord. That said, it is kind of a bummer that we've got these long-ass loading screens. Oh, look, we can't even camp here. Well,
Yeah?
change of plans. Guess we're not doing it. Worst case scenario, we know that there's a campfire in there for us. Oh, look, they have a humongous fence here. Some kind of leader person may be there. Let's talk to these kids. Usually kids have something worthwhile. I've never met an Estremor before. Okay, fair enough. It's usually, like the typical RPG trope. You always talk to the kids, you always talk to the beggars. They've got something worthwhile to talk about, huh? Some sort of secret thing that they've seen. They're prying eyes that no one pays much attention to. It's very, oh god. The Hands of the King or whatever from old fucking Game of Thrones land. My god. Oh, look. Folks are home in this one. And it does count as stealing. Do they have anything to say? Beware of your candor among the merchants. Mind your manners, foreigner. Be welcome.
Ready when you are.
Oh. Okay. In here smoking a pipe. Got a couple fires burning. Gosh. Must be, getting pretty smoky in there. Wonder what they do to vent it out. Maybe, because the roof is, natural. It's just probably, mud and leaves, and, fronds and all that, branches. Maybe it vents out on its own. I don't know. How airtight is packed in burnt mud?
Ready when you are.
I don't know. You'd think it would be some kind of a hazard. Maybe they have a hole carved up there. I don't really know anything about how, organic? Is that no. Like a tribal? No, that's not really the word either. Like a building like this really works. I don't really know. The natural architecture, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's just fucking magic. That's something you always gotta consider in a world full of weird wizards and shit. Some people just using magic. You never know. Who needs a stovetop when you can just cast a fireball, huh? Alright. Tribesman, tribeswoman, same ordeal in here. For shelter, stay at the inn on the southeast end of Hearthsong. The fire gives off the thick, rich odor of burning peat. Oh my gosh, they're burning peat! Be careful, thought solves much, indeed.
Ready when you are.
Alright. Sure. Man, I feel like these houses don't have much of value in them. We found the one that actually had something in it. On our first shot. Maybe we'll avoid the rest for now. And, we'll head on over to that big area with the humongous fence. Where it seems like some sort of great leader will be. And have some sort of quest or something to say to us.
Ready when you are.
Oh, let's grab these mushrooms real quick. There we go. Is it really a mushroom? I mean, it's a kind of mushroom, right? A kind of fungus. A fungus among us. Look at all this. Fancy how the light comes down like this. A Stelgar? Oh, geez. Will they let us in here? I wonder if we're permitted. Bunch of Stelgar pins, I think. Maybe this is where they domesticate them. Alright, I guess we're able to just go on in here. I don't think we have a quest to meet anyone in here. It was some sort of magical being on the other side of the river that we were meant to talk to. But nonetheless, I like clearing out areas, you know, before we move forward. Oh, look at all this. Ew, God, that looks still bloodied. 3-tusk warrioress, 3-tusk wilder woman. Huh, okay. Leaders like Simok have long protected us from the Estramoran. Bethwell is too soft. It is good that Simok is here to provide another perspective. Oh, look, okay. Now, if I remember correctly, we should be able to pick this for XP without getting them angry.
Let's see what's in here.
That'll do it.
Nice.
Let's
just
see
pick
what's in
all of
here.
these.
As promised.
Cool. And what is this? Oh, we can't even look at this, even though it's right in front of us. Oh, there we go. The crates contain the few necessities of a Glanfathan traveling party. Furs and blankets. Oh, jeez. Furs and blankets, sturdy hide clothing, and gifts of carved Adra. Okay. Cool. Let's come on down here. The hearth still smells of freshly cooked game. Grease spatters the blackened bricks. The table is scarred and stained from years of use. Anything back here? Any secrets? Let's go to stealth mode. Nope, nothing. Fair enough. Alright. Oh, it's Simok. Come to treat with the 3-tusk Stelgar? I guess. Sure. What's up?
What brings you here?
A grizzled old elf, his hair braided and dyed, stands at one end of the hall. His arms and chest are cross-hatched with the pale seams of scars. His crooked smile looks like another. It's not many Estramoran who are permitted into our sacred city. Bethel must be feeling especially soft today. Eder pays no attention to the elf, and instead has his eyes locked with the Stelgar in front of him. He whispers to you. Do you think he'd mind if I pet his Stelgar? Fucking Eder. Come to hear your future at Ter Evron. His smile widens, exposing a row of yellowed, crooked teeth. Or to make your own at Blood Sands. What's Blood Sands? An ancient place of sacrifice. He laces his fingers together. In a cave by the great elms themselves. Reston and his druids have been an integral part of Glanfathan society for generations, no matter what some of the other tribes might say. Glanfath has held its own against the Estramoran, because some of us still understand the power of sacrifice. He gives you an appraising eye. Does the thought make you uncomfortable? It should. It is what's kept our society alive for so long. Simok crosses his arms over his scarred chest. Something else. You don't seem fond of us, Estramoran. His hunched shoulders straighten. I fought in the Broken Stone War and the War of Black Trees. I saw my brethren cut down, defending the places of the builders, and I shed blood alongside Galvin Regd himself. He coughs. Now, the Estramoran seem to think that they will find a cure for their empty children among our sacred sites. Or worse, that they will find sanctuary in our lands. His gaze darkens. And I've seen what happens when they set their sights on Glanfathan soil. They're desperate. The best of them want to find a cure. The worst are looking for an excuse to plunder. And this worries you. Have pity. They're only trying to save their children. Then you must fight back. Give them a reason to stay away. Isn't there room for you both? I mean, Yeah. I mean, I don't want to antagonize him by saying this worries you. And there is room for both, but I get where he's coming from. I mean, there is a fucking war and shit. They're trying to keep their ground. I get what they're saying. Then you must fight back, give them a reason to stay away. I don't want to incite some shit like that, although I would win points with him. Have pity. Let's have some pity. He'll probably say, fuck that. They didn't have pity for my people. But, you know what? I have to say it. Obligatory. And when the Estramoran invade us in force and bring their plague here, what of our children? In my 250 years, I've led my people through 2 wars. Our borders have remained intact, and largely through the reputation of 3 Tustelga. His voice drops to a growl. I've stirred 12 children, but none have been deemed fit to take my place. I care nothing for the legacies that obsess the Estramoran lords, but it is important that my successor continue this path. Is your role hereditary? If your own children don't succeed you, what happens? Let's go with that one. If they don't succeed you, what happens? Ordinarily, the Rio would turn to others in my tribe, to clan heads and their families. Ordinarily, he levels his gaze. But we share a tradition of fostering the children of other tribes, and the Anamfath of Fisher Crane has trusted his youngest to my care. He grimaces. And none of my own blood are fit to take my place. The Rio will look next to this bog child, the kin of another Anamfath and my foster daughter, to take my place. Bog child? His shoulders stiffen. I have nothing but respect for Fisher Crane, but their ways are not ours. The Orlans of Fisher Crane have lived in Thine Bog for 1,000 years. They are cunning and furtive by nature, which serves them well, and they have swamplands to hide their movements. He crosses his arms. But this will not deter the Estramoran on open ground. I wouldn't be so sure. There's greater fear in the unseen enemy. He points at the warriors gathered near the fire. Our savagery has deterred the Estramoran from further encroachment. They still tell of our deeds in the Broken Stone War. But if a child of Fisher Crane leads our tribe, we will lose that boldness, and the Estramoran will lose their fear of us. The child will be influenced by the souls of her ancestors. In times of crisis, she will look to her kin in Thine Bog for guidance. No matter what I might try to teach her, it will not be enough. He considers you. There is a way you could help. Few have the stomach for it, but I think it would suit someone of your inclinations. Go on. This Orlan girl has the soul of a leader. If it were passed to one of my own offspring, our tribe would remain strong. A Stelgar at Simok's side scratches its massive head on the Anamfath's leg. He remains steady on his feet. The Druids of Blood Sands have a way to do this. They understand the importance of a strong line of succession for 3 Tustelga. Allah's eyes narrow to slits. This sounds problematic. Yeah, you're right, Allah. It does. He gives you a key. There's a house in southeast Hearthsong, next to the river. The child will be asleep, and I've arranged for her to be unattended for a time. His voice becomes a quiet rumble. Take her and bring her to Keeper Werdha in Blood Sands. She knows what must be done. When she presents you with the liquid essence, bring it back to me. Very well, I'll help you. I won't do this. What will Keeper Werdha do with the child? I don't see why you need me to do this. Tell me about the potion that you need from Werdha. Remind me where I can find the child. I should kill you for this. I'm tempted to say I should kill you for this. But let's get more information out of him, at least. What will Keeper Werdha do with this child? His scarred face twists again. Have you seen the rituals of Blood Sands? She will sacrifice her. It is the only way to distill her essence. Allah's eyes bulge. Hi! I'd rather distill this old bone bag into a right fine paste. Fuck me. The Orland child? Go on. How can you possibly expect to get away with this? Yeah, let's say that. If you know the girl is here, and one Orland babe will look much the same as the next. He shrugs. But let me worry about this. Jesus. Tell me about the potion that you need from Werdha. Essence, bound and distilled into a liquid. It will have little immediate effect on me, but it will weave a stronger soul in my future issue. Ugh! What? He's like enhancing his cum? Ooh, with the soul of a dead Orland child? What the fuck? Man, this is fucked up. I don't see why you need me to do this. Because I cannot do it without attracting undue attention. He frowns. I don't relish passing my own burdens onto another, but this will incite war between our tribes if I am caught. Alright, let's fucking tell him what we think. I should kill you for this, you son of a bitch. What an asshole. The Stelgars at his side growl. Surrounded by my best warriors. That would be unwise. Oh shit, we can actually just kill him for this for real. Oh my god, well I really don't want to do that. I mean, as much of an asshole as he is, we should at least talk to Fisher Crane or tell this kid. I don't know. I won't do this. I'm not going to do it, you ass. I do not relish the deed, but 2 centuries of leadership have taught me that all things bear a cost. Dude, you're fucking jaded as hell. This is a kid. He nods at once. Consider it well, Estremor. I am not above rewarding those who are of service. What do you do here? Tell me about the 3 Tustelgar. Yeah, tell me about your folks. The boldest and fiercest of the 6 great tribes of Erglanfath. It was we who first defended against the Estremorwen, who came to shore 200 years ago. He raises his chin. We have always been the border tribe, and it has always fallen to us to hold the line against outsiders and invaders. What do you do here? As Animfath of 3 Tustelgar, I guide our tribe in all matters. He looks to the main room of the hut, where others have gathered. I am in Twin Elms to confer with some of the other Animfatha about the Onolfen, your Hollowborn. We only have such birds here on occasion, but it has made us more vigilant about our neighbors. One Stelgar stretches, flexing its claws. Simok's eyes narrow. There are some of us who believe your Onolfen to be a punishment for the defilement of the builder's sites. Others say it's a plague carried by the Estremorwen. People make it what they want it to be. And when it ends, if it ends, they'll make up reasons for that too. Yeah, Eder, that's... I 100% behind you there. Let's see, can we get additional questions, or are these just ones that we had available to us before? Yeah, that's all. He nods. This chore is regrettable, but it is also necessary. Grieving mother says, have we journeyed so far to become tangled in matters of politics, pettiness? Her face is carved with stern, rigid lines. We must not do this, Watcher. We have come to save the children, the future of the Deerwood. I will not stand by you if you do this evil. Yeah, I'm not going to, Grieving Mother, don't worry. Oh man, what was that? Someone over here got buffed.
Ready when you are.
Alright. Maybe we have another option here with this. Simok admitted that the ritual will involve sacrificing the child. House by the river. We could talk to Fisher Crane, which might be the main thing that we do, or we could talk to Bethwell. We could try and talk to her and tattletale on him. Oh shit. Who's this? Lyrus! A young man approaches you with a swift and purposeful stride. While you've never met him before, he has the same stern, wild look as Simok. Oh shit, is this one of his children? He doesn't speak until he's right next to you. When he does, his voice is quiet. Wait, I saw you speaking with my father. What's this about? Say nothing? This doesn't concern you. Out of my way. Let's ask him, what's this about? He glances back at the room with Simok. He's asked you to sacrifice Vela, hasn't he? He grits his teeth. Maybe he's right about 3 Tustelga growing weak. But if this is the price of strength, it isn't worth it. The tribes have survived this long because we've stuck together. A voice of reason. It's a wonder if Simok didn't feed him to the Stelgas. It's a wonder Simok didn't feed him to his Stelgas. Jesus. Do you have another idea? Actually, I agree with your father. I would never hurt the child. Yeah, let's tell him I would never hurt the child. He sighs. You did not seem like one who would. But my father will find someone who will. He doesn't give up on an idea easily. He sighs. But there may be a way to stop him. He frowns. There's an herbalist among the Ovates of the Golden Grove. Bledha, that's her name. They all gather southeast of here by the river. She could brew a poison. Simok wouldn't know the difference until it's too late. There's an easier way to kill Simok, you know. Why not just return this child to her birth parents? You want me to murder your father? Let me guess. If Simok dies, you're next in line? Fine, I'll poison your father. Simok's right, I'm going to help him. I gotta think about this. Why not just return the child to her birth parents? So yeah, let's say that. It's complicated. A child sent to be fostered by another tribe isn't allowed to return. Unfortunately, explaining that we're shielding her from my father would make matters much worse for both tribes. He tugs at a thin braid. You want me to murder your father? No, but it's better than allowing him to murder this child. I mean, I can't argue with that. Your father does seem a little fucking old and like a bit of a crotchety asshole. Let me guess. If Simok dies, you're next in line? It's not like that. The Rio have already determined that my soul isn't strong enough. Whoever follows my father, it won't be me. So no one even knows who's next in succession? Let's say, oh, there's an easier way to kill him, you know. But he'll probably say that that would like cause war to erupt between tribes and stuff, which is obviously a big thing that they'd want to avoid. But let's say it anyway. Let's see what he has to say. His warriors would surround you in no time. Besides, it's simplest if this happens quietly. Right. Fine, I'll poison your father. Simok's right. Yeah, I'll poison him. Sure, fuck him. With another glance at Simok's chamber, he backs toward the door. Like I said, you'll find Bledha in the Golden Grove. Good luck. Oh shit, okay. The Golden Grove.
Ready when you are.
Alright, we're heading on out here. Man, see, good thing we came in here. It's totally, just a big-ass quest here, apparently, to decide the fate of one of the tribes' clans? I forgot, it would be clans, right? It's clans, then tribes are underneath. It's the subsection, huh? Anyways, we'll head down there. We saw that on the map. Oh, it's not so golden anymore. Gosh, a lot of time has passed. Yeah, the Golden Grove. Alright. We'll run on down here. How will we poison him, though? I guess just any drink? I guess he has to drink like a human being, right? Oh, look. Ovate's guard. The High Ovate has tended to the grove for centuries. Okay, do you guys have any... Bledha is one of the most skilled herbalists among us. Okay, let's quick save and talk to Bledha.
Builder's wisdom to you.
Oh. The elf holds a chipped wooden pipe. The sweet smoke wafting from the bowl makes you dizzy. Oh man, she's getting fucking high as hell, huh? Welcome, Estremor. I've got herbs and potions for sale. Looking for something to ease your travels, or something to make them more interesting? When she grins, you see her teeth and gums are stained brown. Oh man, she's totally a drug dealer! Whiteleaf. Nice way to spend an afternoon. The following night, and most of the next day. Damn, Eder. Eder fucking gets lit up too, apparently. I guess his little smoking pipe is for more than just, like, tobacco or whatever, huh? I hear that you can make certain poisons. Yeah, let's say this. She takes a deep draw in her pipe. Poisons! I only deal in tonics that heal and enlighten. She exhales a puff of smoke. Of course, many beneficial substances can be harmful when taken in great quantities, but that's just Weretha's way of keeping all things in balance. Really? What kind of substances? She leans against the winding tree trunk and ticks the items off on her fingers. Oh, there's plenty. Concentrated carogolan, undistilled spider venom, rotten blood moss extract, cave coral mixed with skein bone. Okay, well shit. What the hell would we even pick here? I mean, spider venom, he might be able to taste that. Something rotten? He might be able to taste that's rotten. Cave coral and skein bone? Concentrate carogolan? I feel like these are the best two. Maybe we want it concentrated. Yeah, that way it's hard to taste? I don't know. Let's go with that. Give me some of that carogolan. She stops counting and scratches her head. What would you want with something like that? Well, my friend Stelgar is dying, and he wants to ease the creature's passing. Shrug. I just thought I'd experiment with it and see what happens. Gosh, all these are pretty bad. Let's just go with the worst one possible. Shrug. I just want it. She gives you a quizzical frown and takes another drag on her pipe. As the smoke filters through her teeth, she starts to giggle. You're funny. Here, just because I like you. She gives you a vial filled with a dark fluid. Whatever you mean to do with it, see that it doesn't get misplaced. Half that dose would kill an Almawa. Slowly, perhaps, but surely. She taps ash from her pipe into the grass. Was there anything else I can do for you? Sure, we may as well see what she's got normally. Oh shit, she's got some brains. Ugh, she's just carrying around 5 brains? Ooh. Oh, a tiny sporling. Oh, it's a pet. Oh, we're buying that for sure. Alright. War paint? What does this do? Accuracy, 10% damage, and healing. Or a health fortification. I'll just take this little dude. Alright. Trick Psymock into drinking the poison. Alright. Let's see if we can't do that then. We'll say that we brought the liquid blood of an Orlan babe. Oh my gosh. This seems like a bad idea. Like, we're totally gonna get caught. How are we gonna trick this dude? Maybe we should have picked something else. I mean, maybe it's best that we pick the concentrated thing, because it might be easier to slip into something else. I don't know. I mean, won't he know that it's not Orlan blood? Won't he have known that the Orlan was still alive? Maybe we should have went there and asked her to, you know, like, I don't know. We could inject something into her arm and pull out a little bit of blood to trick him. Oh well, we quick save just in case this goes really poorly. Lyris, do you have anything to say? Do what's right, Estremor. I'm counting on you. Alright. Let's murder him! Psymock! Psymock crosses his arms over his scarred chest. Something else? Give Psymock the poison. Here is the potion you asked for. Oh shit. We're too fucking stupid. We can just tell him it's poison. Oh shit. Well, this isn't too good now, is it? I wonder if there's a way that we could get to 19 resolve or 19 int. I don't know. He looks from the vial in your hand back to you. Something's wrong. His eyes narrow. What are you trying to give me? This is distilled essence, really? It's poison. I'm tempted to just say, it's poison. It's some poison. You want to drink some poison here? Maybe he'll laugh. Maybe if we say it's poison, he'll just laugh. He'll think that I'm kidding. Yeah, it's poison. Look out. Oh, shit. Nope. Nope, he rushes at you with a cry of rage. Oh, shit. Alright. Lyris, it didn't work out too well. Oh, he totally figured it out. Let's quick load. Let's check our stats and see if we can possibly get one up to 19. Good lord. That's pretty freaking high. We may have to travel around to some inns or something like that to get it up that high. How high is our int? Is our int at like 10? Resolve is definitely pretty low. Int might be our easiest in, so to speak. I think we can rest somewhere and get it up +4. And we have an item probably on Aloth or someone that can do another +4. I don't know, it's gonna be tough. But doable, probably. Maybe. We'll see. Might be something that I'll have to check on in between videos. I say here as I'm filling time during the quick load, huh? We'll just, we'll give it a quick look and see what it's at. Let's see here. Oh yeah, int is only... Oh, wait, that's because we have a concussion. We only need to bring it up to, 19. Oh, jeez. Yeah, so int would be the quickest. Because it's at 10 base, whereas resolve is 7 base. Alright. Well, I suppose when next we come back, I'll have looked into the idea of getting our int up to 19 it was, right? God. It's gonna be a tight one, but I think we might just be able to do it. I don't know. We'll see. Till next time, peace.